Hello and welcome to my channel. If you are new here, I'm Elizabeth Steinges. I'm an artist living and working in Northwest Ohio. Today, this is a new series we are starting where it's a series of art talks. I'll be talking about different paintings and drawings that I've done throughout my art career, starting way back from when I started to be a decent painter and up through now and in the future as long as I continue this series. Today, we are starting with a piece that I did in high school. This painting is from circa 2005-2006, maybe 2007, and here we go. So this is the piece that we were talking about today. So this is a piece that I did in high school, in my high school art class. It is an acrylic painting, probably cheap art class grade acrylic paint, but I love it and have always loved it, which is why it has not been and will never be for sale. It is a 16 by 20 acrylic unstretched canvas. It's not a gallery wrapped canvas as it doesn't go all the way behind, but it can be framed or I can still paint the edges. I actually never did, so that's something I have to update. But this is the first painting I did that was consciously in an Impressionist style. I knew a little bit about Impressionism. We didn't focus too heavily on art history in my art classes in high school, but I knew who Van Gogh was, and I'd heard the name Monet, and I knew his paintings. So I went for that kind of style, and if you look at a lot of my work, it's carried through today. I have a bit of an Impressionist vibe in my paintings. So this is where I learned that Impressionism, often you don't just use the color for what it is. The blue sky isn't just blue. Up here there are some yellows, there's white, there's different shades of blue, and in here especially you got some darker blues, some lighter blues. And I really learned how to do softer details. I mean, you can obviously tell this is a house, right? It looks like a house, but I didn't have to be super detailed and super fine. I could suggest that the house was there. I didn't have to do all the details in the flower petals, but you can still tell those fluffy flowers. And I used multiple blues in this pool here. Now, I obviously didn't push the playing with color like Impressionists like Van Gogh does as much in this piece, but it was my first on-purpose Impressionist painting, and I really loved it, and I think this is one of the pieces where I was just like, wow, I really like painting. I really like this. This piece, I love it both because of the style, the little detail, and also because it has that nostalgia for me. It's where I really realized, wow, I really love this painting. This was one of the first paintings, like when I began more of my artist training versus when I was a kid, that I was really proud of and thought, man, this is good. And it's one of the few pieces from high school that I still think is good. So this piece is a piece that will be living in my home as long as I want to keep it. It's not for sale, and probably will never be for sale, actually, for two reasons. First, I love it, and second, this is a copyrighted image. It's from a magazine. I can't sell it. I don't have the rights to it. But I wanted to start it with it for my artist talks. It felt appropriate to start talking about my art from one of the first paintings that I really loved. Thank you so much for coming to my mini art talk today. This was the first of many, I hope, so forgive any poor lighting changes or stutters. We'll all learn together in this, right? I will post, ideally I'll post one of these a week, but let's be realistic and say maybe one or two a month for now. If you'd like to watch more, I have some painting tutorials, drawing tutorials, I have drawing and painting time lapses, and I'd love to know if there's anything else you'd like to see. Do you want to see a day in the life of a mother artist? Do you want more painting tutorials of something specific? Do you want drawing tutorials of something specific? Just let me know. I'd love to hear from you guys. So comment below if you have a favorite painting by anyone, living or dead. I want to know. Bye!